Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no gimmicks with this. Okay, now.
Just off the shores of Lake Erie, we are at First Energy Stadium in a city aptly named after its founder, Moses Cleveland, way back in 1796. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cleveland Browns. This is taken just shy of the 10. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more. Like the way it sounds, Shorty?
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer. 70 Lion. 52.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies...
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And complete on the right side to Bennett. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 19 tight. 19 tight. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Let's pick it up. It's our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Now a man open down the middle of the field.
The pass.
That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. That catch, by the way, number 940 in his career, so he's 60 away from a grand, but 940, that ties him with Art Monk.
And I think it's fitting that he tied Art Monk because of the way that he goes about his business, the way that he plays the game. Not a lot of flash, not a lot of dash, but plenty of production.
79 Bronco.
Check 52's to Mike.
Yeah. You don't want none. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Go. 180. Check. Hey, check right.
And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Done. 180.
Mike 59. All day, dog. Check.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here we go. 180.
You must be dreaming. Check 55.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Here we go. 20. 55. Watch the run. They're running it. 55 is my guy. 55.
Quick throw out wide by Wentz. That catch good for only a couple.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here we go. Pac-Man. It's 74. 74. Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. Man 5 7.
From the 24, Wentz flush to his right. He'll run it, and he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Trying to run for the first with Henry. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
Jacob Phillips.
5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
10.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
For Kansas City.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about
6.
getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Derrick Henry. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now, because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Shotgun now for Wentz. That's complete right around the 8. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They'll run for it with Henry. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Browns' 2-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City.
Derrick Henry, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead.
For the extra point.
And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
Makes the score Chiefs 7, Browns nothing. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
6 man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Show it up, show it up. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll set up to throw. He'll buy some time. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase him.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward.
Go! Viking 18. Check, watch 54, watch 54. I got you, I got you. 19 right. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. You won't get this. You're all mine. Hey, watch that, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Stay with you, man. Go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Chiefs 7, Browns nothing.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that boy's a gangster. Focusing on me, way from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, LIDs. Distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing over your
Mike 52. Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 54. Check pass, check pass. Cowboy 80. Finish checking. Crash.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Ball carrier, Chris Jones
on a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. They can't hang with us.
Track him, 60.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. You go night-night. Time to go night-night.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down.
Hey, we heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges. Mike's 54.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Drop deep, drop deep. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike.
They'll try and throw for it here. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
They run on first down as they get about 3. Second and 7 forthcoming.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And a first down, Chiefs.
Here we go, here we go. 180!
Yo, 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 yo. Yo! Check 99! Check 99!
Hey, stand. Hey, red 5-2, come here.
Check 55 to Mike! Check 55 to Mike! Watch twist!
They fake the give. Now Wentz. Escaping the... And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
And that's the first sack of this game. But how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Another try after the first down sack. Wentz. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up third. From the gun, it's Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Cleveland offense ready to go. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
At the 30-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
3rd and 10.
60 license. I'm coming. 54. 7 Pirates. Check, watch 54. Watch 54. I got one. Hey, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. 1:53 remaining in this first half of play.
It's your time, baby. We did our part.
A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. They'll try to run for it with Henry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. Working from the gun, Wentz. Flushed out right. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Complete to
Kareem Hunt there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
14.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and it's now 14-0.
Set to kickoff.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute.
The Browns drive about to get started. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1-minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock, give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Steps away to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
You're not ready. You're not ready. Mike's 5-4. Cut 19. Cut 19. It's a party now.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Incomplete in the end zone. It's now 3rd down and 14.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, watch that, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Here we go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the Chiefs are going to get him. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
We got to step it up. Shift! Watch the shift! Watch that, watch that!
And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is...
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down.
Mike 50! Mike 50! Come on, D! Mike 50!
Here's Wentz to throw. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. So good coverage there defensively as it looks like they'll force a punt on this opening drive of the 3rd.
Well, let's coach them up a little bit from right here in the booth. That's exactly what they needed to do. They need to start stringing together some stops, turning the ball over back to their offense, and trying to get back into this game.
Yeah, a couple scores down, but they can eat into that quickly with a nice drive here on the other side. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And, Charles, they trail by a couple of scores, but if they could put a good drive together here, it'd go a long way toward getting them back in this football game.
And if you're looking at a checklist of things that they need to do in the second half, job number 1 was getting a stop, wasn't it? So, big check right there. Now they want to see if their offense can build on that momentum.
Behind the chains, 2nd and 13.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just.
They run it again with Chubb. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it. Chubb, and he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
We're all still valiantly searching for the so-called book, right, that tells us what to do in every situation. Everyone kind of knows what it says, but it's never really been written down anywhere. He violated every code on that one, didn't he? Deciding to go for it right there.
Oh, yeah. Your side of the field, this stage of the game, you're supposed to punt the football. He said, who cares? I'm going to light the book on fire.
Yeah, analytics, everyone else, be warned. He's coming for you.
33-yard line.
Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
Hey, defense, let's go. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Watch the flood, watch the flood, watch the flood. Watch the flood, motion, pump.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
18 running. Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. Hey, I'm coming after you.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Mike 5-2, Mike 5-2. Man, I got you.
They're going to try and throw. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position.
A turnover on downs.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Here we go. Check 13.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
55's Mike, guys, 55. I got it. 81.
Now a play fake. Wentz. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now wins. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Check, crunch, crunch, crunch. Mike spot 9, Strip the ball. Strip it.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And going deep for Hill. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown,
Tyreek Hill. His second touchdown on the season. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And again, it's Chubb. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll set up a throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 40. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Nothing.
Mike, check, 59.
A first down carry for Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down.
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Kill. No. Kill.
Looking to throw on second down. Wentz. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's third down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
The Chiefs on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
Pac-Man, 120!
I can't believe they even let you play. Check nickel.
Come on now, let's go.
On play action, Wentz rolling to his left and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
Coming to you.
Back to the air on second down. Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Now Wentz on third down. Flushed out right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Now this will make it into the end zone, and he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being...
And my goodness, another interception.
The pass.
He's picked off just shy of midfield. That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all of these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Rolling to his right. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Call that a very strong gain of 24. To throw is Wentz. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
It's second down.
Throwing on second and long. Wentz. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Mike 5'5".
5'9", 5'9".
5'5".
Hey, what's that? Hey, what's the ball?
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your...
Wentz. Flush to his right. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
He'll look to throw. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Mustang 19. Keep it up, guys.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's go, baby. They turn Get that ball. 55 is mine, guys. 55. Hey.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go. Waiting.
55, Mike.
Hey, other side, solid.
Get in the weight room.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
12 yards on the play.
They run again with Hunt.
3rd down.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
A gain of 18 on the play.
On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
He was taken down
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the
now they'll throw it. Wentz. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Jonnu Smith.
A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Hunt, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants him to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Short kick. Now a hit and a loose football. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Recovered by the kicking team.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. This one from 48 yards away. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they're sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further.
Browns nothing.
A little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Chiefs, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll have another road date next week with the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.